What is price skimming? As you all know, it's one of the product pricing strategy that a company charges the possible highest initial price when a new product has developed. As the demand of the first target customers is satisfied, the company will lower the price to attract another, more price-sensitive segment. Customers generally are not going to pay premium prices for a generic or unrecognizable brand name. Then, why companies want to use this strategy? Since it involves charging a higher price, R&D costs can be recouped very quickly. We can easily find many companies achieved significant sales revenues by using this strategy. Apple's iPhone is one perfect example of price skimming. When 8GB version was introduced to the market, the price was $599. 2 months later, the price reduced by $200. For the 2006 Christmas season, Sony launched the PlayStation 3 console, with the full version costing $599 in the USA. Yet by 2010, the price of new PS3 consoles dwindled to $300. As of today, new PS3s can be obtained for just $269.99. Those companies skimmed the profit from the early adopters at first. When those customers ran out, they dropped the price to attract slightly more price-sensitive customers. Unlikely to those examples, small beam projector and 3D TV can be a failure case of price skimming. Since they failed to attract customers enough, they failed to recoup their R&D costs at first. And secondly, even their price went down, they could not move to another price-sensitive segment. Then, when should companies use this strategy? For price skimming to be effective, certain characteristics are needed. According to the IQpricing.com, the product must be unique and clearly distinguishable from competitors. If product sales depend entirely on price, and not quality and demand for company's specific product, skimming would only hurt company's product sales. Secondly, product distinction must be maintained after initial release. If competitor copycat versions are released immediately after your product's launch, price skimming becomes useless, as consumers can just purchase the cheaper copycat. Lastly, your consumer market must be segmented into groups of consumers. At least 2 or more consumer groups are needed. One group that is willing to pay the initial high price for your unique product, as well as a group willing to wait and purchase your product at the lower stage price. There is one well-known vehicle brand by lowering price, Ford Type T, which could achieve this with the success of mass production. When their competitors were selling their vehicles with the price about $2,000, Ford started selling theirs with from $825 in 1900 to $345 in 1916. So, the Ford could be the winner of low-price vehicle market, and had 96% of its market share. But, what if the Ford used price skimming strategy? At first, they were not a leader company in vehicle field, and many other competitors were already there. So if they used price skimming strategy, they couldn't beat competitors and even lost their shares. Secondly, cars were considered as one of the luxurious items at that time. If they charged highest price with their products, they could get a reputation, but it would be failed to skimming to others with lowering their prices. As a leader in a field of wearable computers and web-based environments, Google can use price skimming strategy with Google Glass. But it remains questionable how many customers are willing to pay for it. Thank you for watching.